Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Haxen. Today we got a super epic video. I'm sure some of you guys have seen Prime has come out with some new mods for the Prime form. So I don't know if I haven't showed YouTube this yet. I have the new Prime form, super stoked about. Won't get into the details, but so far so good. Core speed mods. So we are going for a performance mod versus their regular mods. Supposedly it's supposed to add up to about 8 feet a second. I don't have a chronograph today, so I will put in through other videos and stuff that I've done my research on what arrow weights and stuff they are getting. But my main focus is if the performance mod feels good enough to add that extra, 8 feet a second or so. So my biggest thing that I want to focus on is if you should get the performance mods or just stick with the regular core mods. All right, first up the bat is just your regular core mods. This is just your standard mod coming straight off of the Prime form. Again, this, I actually just shot the Tennessee tack with it and loved it. Literally pulled this thing out of the box and went and shot tack. So we were set up at 80 pounds, very smooth draw. That was one thing that I was super impressed about right off the bat, right out of the box, is how smooth the draw is. Again, we are set up at 29 inches and 80 pounds. And it's pretty buttery smooth. A few people that I've talked to that have shot this bow all have the same thoughts on how smooth it is. Dead in the hand, super quiet, and like I feel like it's getting good speeds. I have not chronoed this bow. Like I said, I just pulled this out of the box, set it up, shot tack with it Friday and Sunday, and now it's the next following Sunday and we're doing this video. So again, super smooth. If the performance mods give me a much more aggressive draw, I don't know if it'd be worth it, but I'm willing to give it a shot and see. I love the way that this bow shoots, honestly. We are set up with the Quattro stabilizers, dialed archery, proof sight, and then a hand ski rest, but and unbound strings. These strings, some of my absolute favorite. He absolutely crushes it and is so quick. Anyway, biggest thing, mods. Smooth, quiet, feel good, perform very well with the regular core mods. Now I want to take the core mods off, throw on the performance mods that Prime sent me to test out, and give you guys my honest, true feedback. That is one thing that I absolutely love about Prime, is they don't make you feel like, yes, I work with Prime, but they don't make you say, hey, I need you to say that you like it and share it to the internet. He sent me a text, said, hey, I'm sending you performance mods. Please share if you like it or hate it. Post it, whatever. We want to see content with it. So whether or not it's gonna be worth it, we're about to find out. So I've got some work to do, change up my mods real quick, and then shoot performance mods. I've yet to shoot these, so I am very excited to see how much different it might feel. All right, super simple. 2 screws on each mod, just swapped about to the performance mod. I'm sitting at about 34 yards from my target. I left those arrows in because I was thinking might as well leave both arrows in and see how much height difference that I get from the mods. See what happens. So here's the first draw. Super excited to see how smooth or aggressive it is. Okay, hold on. Ooh, yeah, definitely has some more get up and go, letting down. I would say it's almost easier in the front half, and then that back half, it does have a slightly harder pull and kind of drops into that back wall a little bit harder, but honestly, I kind of dig that. That's not bad. Let's shoot it and see. I'm gonna aim at the same spot, see if my arrow even goes over the target. Okay. All right, shoots. Feels about the same feeling shooting wise. Like I'm not getting, once you get used to where that's pulling off onto that back wall. Definitely, I feel like has a little, like you can feel a little bit more power. And again, like 8 feet a second is nothing crazy in my opinion, but it can make the difference with a slightly heavier arrow, giving you that extra oomph. And I would say with the way that that draws, let me get the camera in frame, or the bow in frame. The way that that draws is definitely worth it. And we are about, I would say probably about 6 inches high at 35 yards. So I just gained at 35 yards, probably 5 yards, I would say, which I think is pretty epic. I just dropped that down. Just dropped that down on my proof sight tape. Let's shoot that again. Let's see. Guys, on it, like, it's definitely like more aggressive, way more aggressive pulling forward, like letting down. I need to cinch my peak tie-in. But it's not like an uncomfortable, like I've shot the Bowtech money. So yeah, I literally just gained 5 yards. So I've shot like the Bowtech, whatever, SR or whatever, that they have like the performance mods that you can swap over. And like, to me, that's not worth it because the Bowtech is so smooth. And then you switch over to the performance mod and it's not smooth whatsoever. In my opinion, this is just my thoughts. This Prime, you can definitely tell the difference. Like if I was shooting them side by side, I'd be able to know that this one is a little bit more aggressive of a mod, but it's not, genuinely not complainable. If it's getting me an additional 5 feet a second, obviously I don't have a chronograph with me right now. I need to get the Garmin one. So if anybody has any hookups with Garmin, please send them my way. But I think I'm keeping those on there. No, I don't think. I'm keeping these on here. I'm getting that little extra speed, that little extra kinetic energy, hitting the target. Feels good. Like, I'm not questioning that whatsoever. I would be curious to see how much higher or yardage that I gain out at 100 yards or so. I don't really have the ability to test that right now. One, my sight tape isn't built out that far or at all. This is just me guessing on my sight tape where it needs to be because I haven't fully set up my form yet. But I like that. I would say, my opinion, shoot them if you can side by side, performance and regular core mods, and see what you think. But if you're just kind of going off a trust off some random dude off the internet, I would say get the performance mods for 2 reasons. You're gonna get that extra speed, and 2, it is not that big of a difference. Slightly more aggressive, but nothing crazy. More aggressive letting off, no doubt, especially at 80 pounds. But I'm stoked about that. I was a little concerned. I was a little hesitant to make the video or not, if I was gonna love it or hate it. And I honestly really like it. So good job with Prime. You guys crushed it. Very excited to keep these on my bow and shoot them, fine tune, and just get this thing dialed. I believe I can get a pin out to like 150, 160, so I'm excited for that. I need to get some new arrows. I'm doing a lighter setup. That way I can just absolutely chuck arrows at the targets. I'm a firm believer in shoot what you want, whether it's a 650 grain arrow or something that's 350 grains. I really don't care. I personally go a touch lighter to that like 450 range, even like 420. Really enjoy those fast, speedy arrows, especially now that I've moved from the West Coast to the East Coast and I'm shooting whitetails, and they are so freaking fast. So anyway, guys, that is my quick thoughts on the new Prime performance mods. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Really appreciate all the support that you guys get and give me. And then comment down below what your thoughts are, as well as 2, if I should give a form away. I think we could, I bet you I could give a brand new form to one of you guys, or if there's another bow out there, I'll buy a bow. I used to do giveaways, so comment down. I want to do some giveaways again. What bow you might want to see, and then for a giveaway, or if I should just open it back up to, I used to do 250 entries. I would sell stickers at 10 bucks a piece. It would make it, I'd profit 2,500 bucks basically, and then I would spend all of that on a bow setup to give to one of you guys. So you're really just raising money to win a bow, really what it is. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Thanks again, everybody tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.